Drew, there's not a Christmas that goes by that I don't think about the Phil Hendrie bit where he's got Jay Santos, his character, with the Citizens Auxiliary Police, this fake brigade of volunteer police force, always
Right.
infringing on people's rights for public safety or something like that. Every bit's awesome. One of my
Yeah.
favorites is when he is giving a citizen's arrest to people trying to buy Christmas trees without them really carefully thinking about it, about the dangers of Christmas trees and how festive people get. And in this bit, this comedic bit, this guy's doing the both voices, and then the callers don't know it's just one guy doing these voices anyway. He says people are so festive they're throwing their children up against the Christmas
I mean,
tree.
that's scary when we think of the Christmas tree as the single most vivid, sharp image of Christmas.
Well, we can stand by as police assist organizations and not do anything, and witness these emergency rooms full of children with no eyes, or a child with both eyes gouged out, or tree branches that have gone right through their throats.
It never happened.
And really, the most tragic Christmas I ever spent was a Christmas where we were at the home of a couple that had an argument. And the Citizens Auxiliary Police, we were driving by the van, we saw police agencies, we stopped, and the husband, apparently, they'd had an argument. The husband had picked up a newborn child, a newborn baby, and threw the kid at the tree.
I'm only laughing because I know it didn't happen. That's the only.
It didn't happen.
And the kid stuck on the tree with a tree branch.
Ed,
Why would you laugh at that?
It's very emotional.
why would you laugh at that?
Yeah, here I am.
Good God.
The kid was stuck there like an ornament.
The and the best part about these Phil Hendrie bits is sometimes his character gets so good with something he just ad libbed and it was really, really funny. He'll crack up over his own material, which is
Right.
even funnier, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he did it there with Jay Santos. He couldn't hold it in anymore when the kid was thrown up through the Christmas tree because of an argument, and he stuck there like a tree ornament. Now here, this is where he goes into the aluminum. So back in Tulsa, me and Drew, we would sit around like fireside chat, and we would have the old Phil Hendrie going and listen to it. And so anyway, back in Tulsa, me and Drew and some other people within our like inner circle or whatever, you know, your other two good friends, we would use some of these bits from Phil Hendrie, and nobody had any idea what we would be talking about. And just randomly, I would ask Drew, "Why would you laugh at that?" Because that was what Phil asked the Jay Santos character. It is just funny when you hear that bit from Phil. Anyway, so let's continue on with aluminum.
Yeah. Well, we would.
Well, what about fake trees? Can we get those too?
It really doesn't matter. What we're doing is we're going to Christmas tree lots. So the fake trees don't matter because they're obviously a lot more dangerous in that they are aluminum. Some that are made out of aluminum and
Aluminum.
some are made out of aluminum. And they're just the kinds of things that are just too dangerous. And it is a very unfortunate.
I don't say aluminum any other way than that.
Now going to different tree lots throughout the Southland, throughout the Pacific Northwest, in conjunction with the Beaver Battalion of Oregon and some of the other police agencies. And we have been given permission to do this in a variety of cities. We will stop people going in, and we will simply say, we're not going to keep you from getting Christmas tree, but we simply are going to say, are you sure you want to do this? We're just going to put a friendly grip on the forearm, just a very firm grip on the forearm, gentle enough to be friendly, but firm enough to let you know that if you try, to take another step, we could go to the next level.
Well, what if people still want to go in and get a tree?
Well, you don't go in and get a Christmas tree until we're done with you. We'll tell you when you get to go in and get your Christmas
We'll
tree.
tell you when you can go get your Christmas tree.
Do show the dramatic reenactments of these horror.
Anyway, that it goes on for another 10 minutes, and then real people call in. Drew, as you remember, real people call in and they're like, "My God, you're not gonna touch me at that Christmas tree farm," and on it goes. But anyway, no Christmas without the Phil Hendrie Christmas special of aluminum trees
Aluminum.
putting out
Yeah.
kids' eyes everywhere,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Barfing out of trees and stuff like that. Yeah.
Now, I found a photo quite some time ago, and
All right.
Drew, this is with me and you years ago for Christmas, and there's bootleg at the bottom of the photo. And
Okay.
we were at that house that we were renting on 46th Street in Riverside,
Riverside, yeah, right next
on the
to
corner, like immediate
right,
corner of
right
Riverside.
next to the Arkansas River.
Hmm. That was a
Where
pretty
is
cool house and a really good spot, but I was amazed that the traffic there never stopped. Like it
it was
never really died
rough.
down. It was just constant moving, even in the
But
middle of the night.
well, it was Riverside Drive.
Uh,
What do you
uh,
expect? It's called Riverside
well,
Drive.
you expect maybe a lull at 2 a.m. But I
And
just,
come on, man.
I mean,
If you're
I
not
just
sleeping, not
imagine
on.
it to die down at some point, and it did not. That was a cool little house there where we were at there. But anyway,
Well, and you had
I don't remember.
like you had the bedroom with the sliding door in the back, and you were on the side of the house where Riverside was, and you're a light sleeper anyways. So with having the sliding door there and being on that side, you would constantly be hearing that. So yeah, I could see where it would be aggravating for you. And I passed out, man. It never bothered me. I didn't even think about it.
I just remember it every now and then. Sometimes I'd wake up and look outside, and it still looked like the Daytona 500.
It was like running through the backyard when it snowed that winter.
Yeah, a dog loves snow. Dogs
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Everybody does, I guess.
I don't.
You get
I do
more than your
if I don't
share
have
of
to
it.
drive in it. Yeah, I do. I totally love snow if I don't have to drive.
Um, I thought I was joking with Drew earlier. I'm like, Drew, where did all those presents come from? Because we never bought anybody anything, and so it was maybe it was a photo prop. I don't know. All right, so here's something in a stocking stuffer that I got from my family. It's a set of real playing cards, you know,
Bob
real full
Ross.
deck of playing cards. But on the side, on the card side, it's got the number, in the suit. But and then it's got just a Bob Ross saying for each card. You can move mountains, rivers, trees. You can determine what your world is like. These things live right in your brush. All you have to do is shake them out. This would be a good place for my little squirrel to live. These were all the little things, catchphrases he would say during the show.
Right.
If I paint something, I don't want to have to explain what it is. Isn't that fantastic? I knew you could do it. Son of a gun, that's a pretty nice tree for being done that quick. He had a good one I seen earlier, and it said, "Now that tree right there is crooked. We'll send that one to Washington."
That sounds about right. At least you knew it
That's
was
funny.
political.
Well, I was thinking about doing a call in to Jimmy, but he's at Oklahoma City.
OKC. Well, Jimmy,
I'll text
love
him
you.
though.
I hope the holidays were good to you.
Yeah, Jim.
You and
Hope you're
Mo.
doing good.
Yeah, love you, man. We miss you, and thanks for the message you sent me today. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Jim. We'll holler at you here in a moment.
Right on.
All right. Well, that's our Christmas special. Short and sweet. Drew,
Yeah,
unless you got a Christmas story.
well, not really. We did our Christmas thing. We this year, we went to the Super China Buffet.
Yes.
Mad props for the Super China Buffet in Ashland, Kentucky. You guys knocked it out, but there was a lot of people that were there. It was actually quite busy. I was pretty surprised on it.
You're not
But it
ever
was
going to
good.
go wrong anywhere as long as it's called Super China
Oh
Hong
no,
Kong
not at
Buffet,
all.
whatever.
Not, they knocked it out of the park, and me, I was a party of 9, and we all had a really great time. It was different but cool. Got away from the traditional idea for a brief moment, and we kind of did our thing. Trina, you know, uh, thank you for orchestrating it. Mad props to her for making it happen. And but yeah, that's kind of the stems of how I spent my Christmas. I'm pretty sure you did the family traditional.
Yep. Yep. The usual. Yeah.
The usual, the usual.
The usual.
Um, glad to see you're doing well. Hopefully, everybody out there in the world is doing well. And God bless. Love y'all,
That's right.
and
God bless.
hope
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Jesus is
Christmas.
Lord.
Jesus
All
is
right,
Lord,
Drew.
King.
See you
Happy
guys.
JC. See
Thanks
ya.
for
Happy.
watching. See ya. Drew, what's up? Thanks for joining another Christmas special here.
Right on, man.
How
Merry
are
Christmas.
things up in Ohio?
Uh, we're doing really good, man. Doing really good. Merry Christmas to you as well, and hope things
Merry Christmas.
yeah, hope things were really good for you as well, bub.
Yeah, yeah, it's all right. Did you get some snow yet?
We didn't on Christmas, but we did earlier this month. We got a couple inches, but we didn't get any for Christmas. It was actually like a Florida Christmas, and anybody from Florida can relate on that one. Relatively
Yeah,
higher temperature. You know.
quite mild for the
Oh yeah,
season.
I
Well, we're
loved
going
it.
to jump into this super special edition. They're all kind of super special, aren't they? But I'm really excited about this $50 tree. They were half off, so that was a good grab.